All right. Welcome back to the Outflux channel for another one. In this video, we're going to talk about insecurities and that. I think that, again, I didn't read anything. And I will do a live raw reaction and give my opinion and some advice also on what this man is feeling. So, 18-year-old guy, I feel very insecure in my relationship with my girlfriend. 18-year-old girl, so two young people. Very vague title, which is fine. We gotta read what we gotta read, and let's see what my friend is saying today. Let's go. So, 18-year-old guy, I feel very insecure in my relationship with my girlfriend. 18-year-old girl, 18-year-old guy started dating my girl a year ago. It's long distance and we've never met. Okay. I've always been a sort of no-lifer, so it's not surprising that I'm so insecure. It's come to a point where I'm trying to disconnect myself from my relationship at many times because I start feeling sad whenever I think about it. Okay? I love my girlfriend and I know she deserves better than someone who is questioning himself and the relationship, but I can't help feeling this way. Fair enough. The fact that she has dated several people before while she is my first partner makes me sort of uneasy. Okay. What makes it worse is that she never comes forward with her past life. Whenever I ask about it, she gets defensive and lies about many details, which makes me think that she's hiding something. She has the masturbation addiction. I don't know why I read that with a Spanish accent. Leave me alone. Which makes me feel that it's hurting our physical intimacy. Okay. Physical intimacy, even being long distance. I'm guessing you guys see each other sometimes. She has joined this new friend group on social media, which is mostly filled with guys, and she goes on group voice calls late into the night. Okay, which I know is quite normal for teenagers nowadays, but I just can't help feeling uneasy over it. Most of this shouldn't be a problem for anyone, but I'm just an insecure fuck who can't help feeling bad over it. I wish I could do something. At times, I think that I shouldn't have started with a relationship if I'm so emotionally immature, but I love her and I don't want to leave her. Can anyone suggest me a way that that can help me fix my insecurity and improve my relationship? Let's go, bro. So first of all, well done for admitting all these things. I think it's not so easy to talk about your relationship that way, and then also want it to get better. I know like people are like, oh, you're just complaining and you're just like putting your head down, and this is the first step to get better, bro. It's to complain about it and be like, hey, I'm a piece of shit. I would like to not be a piece of shit anymore. Can anyone help me, literally? So yeah. So I have a few questions for you, my friend. First of all, is how long distance is your relationship? Are you guys in the same country? Is she from a different country? Do you guys have the same native language? When you're talking about your physical intimacy, do you mean physical intimacy through webcams, or because I mean there is a physical intimacy there, even though it's not as real as like real life? Or do you mean actual real life? If yes, let me know down in the comments of this video. I'll send you the link after it's done. I'm talking directly to Limp Leopard. Let's go. Go to the username, bro. Is it how many times do you guys see each other? I don't know how long you guys have been together either. I'm gonna assume it's been for like 4-6 months, maybe a year max. It doesn't really feel like it's been for more than 2 years the way you talk about her. So that's the question. It's like, how many times do you guys see each other? How long distance is it? Do you even see each other when you talk about physical intimacy? Now, when you talk about the way you feel about her, that's completely normal. Okay. In my relationship, I'm the one with the past, and my girl is the one with the not past, I guess. And she feels pretty uneasy whenever I talk about what I did before her, and I feel like, because I've seen this a lot of times with like people that I know in other relationships, usually the person that's the most experienced is going to make the person that's the least experienced feel uneasy because of the experience. Why? It's very easy for you to not feel good enough for someone that had other things before, because it feels like they're going to compare you with their past all the time. Doesn't really happen. Doesn't really happen. Doesn't necessarily happen all the time, though it does happen to some people. You just have to clarify with her if that's what she's doing or not. But that's the fear that people have. 100% normal, my bro. You're not weird, and you're not like abnormally insecure because you feel that way about your girl because she's more experienced than you. It's not. I don't think it's an insecurity that you can't overcome. This is things that you can work on. You're 18. You have so much fucking time to work on this. But insecurity, normal. Check. That's fine. That's 100% fine. You're 100% okay to feel that way. Now for her addiction, the only things that I advise to people whenever you're addicted to something, go see a doctor. Go see your general doctor. Go see your therapist if you have one. If you can't afford a therapist or a doctor, well, wait and save some money so you can afford one. Literally, I'm sorry. Like, there is nothing else that you can do. Like, in order to heal addictions, you're gonna need someone qualified. That's it. You're gonna need qualified advice. You're gonna need some doctor advice if you want to get better with these addictions, so that they can give you tools so that you can deal with it yourself. Because a lot of addictions, a lot of people are going to deal with it differently. Like, what works with my addictions and the way I would deal with it probably wouldn't even work with you, even though we have the same addictions. So there's that. So consider therapy, consider seeing a doctor, let her know. And now for yourself and your insecurities. You're talking about this, the fact that she joined a group of guys online, and that she goes chat with them. Also, my friend, completely normal that you feel insecure about that. I know that people today, especially in 2025, we live in this life, we live in this world, I guess, where the dating society is telling you that if you feel jealous of your girlfriend spending time with anybody apart from you, and especially with guys, that you're insecure and that it's wrong. So you are insecure. That's true. Is it wrong? Hell no. Why would it be wrong? How can something be wrong if most people feel that way? There's ways that you can control it. It's wrong if you tell her never to go out or never to go see these people or never speak to them. That's wrong. But you feeling that way is definitely not wrong, bro. So again, it's not wrong. It's not nice, and it puts you more than anybody else in a very complicated situation, because I guess you don't want to be a dickhead and you don't want to tell her what to do, even though it feels like telling them what to do would make you feel better because you would not be insecure. But there are ways that you can, be more and more secure about these things. And if not, I just accept your insecurity more. So she would be doing that, and then you could be insecure and be like, okay, that's fine. I know I don't like this. I know it makes me feel uneasy, but I also know that I value her freedom more than my feelings of insecurity over her freedom. You know what I mean? This is, I guess, the way you would want to live with it. But if you think that your insecurities are way too strong, same advice: go to a therapist, and the therapist will give you the exact tools to be able to navigate life with those insecurities. Insecurities that I had myself. I understand that you probably are. You said you're a no-lifer. Okay, so I only know 3 types of no-lifers. Actually, only 2. The readers, okay, who are into books and board games like D&D, and gamers. Okay, so are you part of one of these groups? I'm guessing. It's 100% normal that you feel that way. I'm gonna say we on this one because I was a little bit of a no-lifer until I was 18, 17. Just coming home, playing video games, being with people online, doing 30 hours Skype calls with people. I'm 24, so I don't know if you ever used Skype. You probably did, right? You're 18. You probably did use Skype at one point. And this is what we do, man. It's completely normal that 17, 18, if we start discovering the world, going out clubbing and in pubs and having dinner with people, and it's gonna seem quite boring and quite you're gonna feel out of place. But it's definitely things that you can get used to if you want to get used to them. And again, you don't have to, bro. There is no right way to live life, and you're allowed to be as insecure as you want. You just don't want to cage people because of your own insecurities. And when it comes to your girlfriend, I think in order to sort that out, bro, you just ask her to join the groups with her. Be like, hey, I want to be part of this group of guys that you're part of, and I'm telling you right now, I'm sure it's gonna make you feel better. If it doesn't, go see a doctor. But this should be a step that makes you feel better. Introduce yourself into her life. you know. And if she doesn't want to do that with you, then maybe you can talk about maybe moving forward, or moving on, with your life. But I think that you can just go towards her. And when you say most of this shouldn't be a problem for anyone, and you're just an insecure fuck, don't say that about yourself, man. That's like, I understand you probably don't like the way you're reacting to certain stuff, but that's fine. That's completely normal. This People go through these things all the time. They just never talk about it because it's bad to be insecure. Well, guess what? It's the new age. It's not bad to be insecure no more, bro. Like, insecurity is part of your life, and you can help yourself not being insecure, but you can also have help from other people to not be insecure. Like, if someone is being told the entire life that they don't look good, then it makes sense that they don't think they look good. What the fuck would they ever think they look good if everybody else is telling them they look good? But if someone, on the other hand, doesn't look good, okay, and like, let's say that someone doesn't look good in the objective sense, right? And everybody around them is like, wow, you're beautiful, you look so fucking good. They don't think they look good. This is how it works. Like, you can think you don't look good yourself, but if like 100 people, you go outside and 100 people tell you, wow, bro, you look amazing right now, you're fit, sick, like, you would be like, shit, I believe them, so insecurities, it's easy to say, oh, it's all me. It's not. It's also the environment that you're in. It's also the people that you've spoken to. It's the things that you're doing. There's all of this, and bro, there's so many people that are insecure today. People that are confident are abnormal. Like, that's weird. If you're like, yeah, I'm 100% okay, I need nothing, I need no help from anybody, that's weird. It's like, bro, really? Are you even a human being at this point, bro? Like, nah. So insecurities on this is fine. Now, if you want to be more secure in yourself as a guy, I'll give you some guy advices. Learn a skill, like learn a guy skill. Like, try to exercise a little bit more. Exercising works a lot. You don't need to go to the gym. Especially if you're like scared of like showing your body, even your arms and your shoulders. I know, like, some people, it makes them uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable for a while. I was like swimming when I was younger. I didn't really like being in my swim pants. I don't know why. Like, a lot of people were completely comfortable with that. I wasn't. I guess I grew up in a different, like, in a household. They were like, yeah, you're gonna do it anyways. Like, feeling insecure about showing your top as a man is fucking stupid. So I guess I just grew into it. But I don't know how you feel about it. But you can just do it at home, man. You start with like push-ups. You get on your knees. You do some push-ups. I know how it sounds, but it's all for health, my guy. It's all health. Do some push-ups. Do some sit-ups. Start low. Don't even tire yourself out. Just do it to say, okay, I did like 10 knee push-ups today. I'm gonna do 10 more tomorrow, and then 10 more the next day. And these things generally bring you confidence. If you don't want to exercise, because I mean, maybe you're already buff. Maybe you go to the gym every single day. Maybe learn another skill, like cooking, or drawing, or writing. Though writing is a little bit harder to just do it like this, right? I don't know. But things to bring you confidence on. Actually, you could even do research on yourself, depending on, because you're a no-lifer. What does that mean? Because I know that gaming skills, or gaming knowledge, or reading skills and reading knowledge is not something that's really respected today in 2025, right? You're going to be respected if you're like a coder, or a lawyer, or like a doctor or something. Look within yourself. There are probably things that you can do really good that you didn't even realize you could, and these things will bring you confidence. And now, when people are going to shit on you and tell you, oh, you're this, you're that, calling you names, when you call yourself names, you probably are the one who chats shit about yourself the most, right? You hate yourself. You're like, I'm this, I'm some lazy motherfucker or whatever. Try to remind yourself of the things that you do good, right? And for a no-lifer with a girlfriend, even though it's long distance, it's not every single low-lifer that has a girlfriend, okay? So that's an achievement that was made, I hope, through your personality and who you are and your character traits. So try to write it down, right? You take a book and you're like, okay, so who am I? What can I do? What do I do every day? Why do I do it? Why do I love it? Why do I not love it? Why would I want to change that? And then this is a process that's going to make you be able to find things to find confidence on, except your relationship. You don't want to have confidence because your girlfriend loves you and she spends all the time with you. That's bad, because eventually she may not want to, do that. So the day she doesn't want to do that, then you're still a full person. You don't crumble, under the like in 1 million pieces. Although that is happening more and more. The more you stay with someone, so like if you're with your wife for 10 years, 15 years, yeah, if she leaves you, you're gonna be crumbling completely. But if she just like spends like a day or two, without you, that's like more days than she used to. You should be okay. You should be able to handle that because she's still with you, right? So I think that's the ways to handle insecurities. I think I've said everything that I needed to say. I think that if you could reply to the questions I asked you at the beginning, which were how long you guys been together, how far away do you guys live, and who are you, right? Are you a gamer no lifer? Are you a reader no lifer? Are you a TV show guy who watches movies all day? Like, what do you do, bro? What do you do? I think this is also very important, and take pride in that, man. Take pride in that. We live in a different world, bro. We don't live in the world where like we have to do like really really meaningful things. We don't. Look at me, man. I'm sitting down reading a Reddit post and trying to give you advice. There's a lot of people that would argue that's useless as fuck. Well, you know what I say to them? Fuck them. This is actually the same thing that you should say to them yourself. So I hope everything goes well for you. Please get back to me. I will drop you the video link in the comments. Everybody that's watching, I hope this helped. I hope you guys got advice for your own relationships as well. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Let's go.